Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Club Ken podcast. My name is Kendall Drummond, and I am so excited for today's guest. Today's guest is not an athlete or anything remotely close to that. She is a performer, and she is my older sister, Camryn Drummond. Camryn, for as long as I can remember, has always been kind of the performer of the family. She'd get up and she'd sing at family events. She did chorus in school. She did school plays. She did acting. She sang, dance, whatever it was, Camryn was doing it. And from there, I just gained a huge appreciation for the arts, and I think that's a huge reason of why I do love screenwriting and I love movies and things like that, because I was able to watch my sister doing it growing up, and she did so well. She has a beautiful voice. She's such a character on the stage, and I truly do miss those days, being able to watch her play her instrument, sing that song, act in whatever she was doing. We talk a lot about in my sports psychology classes how performers do kind of fall under the belt of being an athlete, because they do go through the same things like anxiety, performance anxiety, confidence issues, motivation issues, identity issues, things like that. So I'm super excited to get her perspective, and I hope the athletes and non-athletes and other performers watching this are able to take something away as well. So yeah, without further ado, Camryn Drummond.
Sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's Kendall, and this is with my new special guest, Camryn.
Hey guys, it's Cam. Oh my gosh, stop. Or CJ.
Ew, you suck.
Okay. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Club Ken podcast. I am here with the one and only Camryn Drummond, my older sister. Cam, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. A little nervy.
Why are you nervous?
Guys, I don't know what you're gonna ask, and I'm just feeling a little I don't know.
No, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this because, like, starting this, I was like, how can I incorporate Camryn? And then I was like, bing, perfect segue. We can talk a little bit of your past life, about you being a performer. But before we get into any of that, I want to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to the podcast.
Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Camryn Drummond. I'm obviously Kendall's sister. I currently am in school to get my pharmaceutical science degree. I've kind of just been navigating like school, all the changes and transitions that kind of come along with like just growing up, all the trials, the woes, the everything in between. So I think I'm just in a period right now where I'm just trying to stay true to who I am and also like improve on things that I think are necessary to make me more successful.
No, I absolutely love that, and I agree, and I'm seeing it firsthand because we're actually spending the summer together for the first time in like years.
Yes.
So yeah, but a little bit about your performance journey. We're like, okay, obviously we've been living together for forever, but I can't remember like a specific time of when you started getting serious about it. I feel like it kind of just snuck up on you.
No, it definitely did. I remember when we were in Florida the first time, and it was like some singing thing, and I remember Dad was coming to pick us up, and I was literally about to sing for like the entire camp, and then I was like, yep, not doing it. And I was like, I literally just dropped everything and I left because I saw Dad walk in. And then as I started getting older, that's kind of the way that I made friends.
Yeah.
Like, once people found out I could sing, it was like, oh my God, you can sing. Da, 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 da. Like, that's kind of how I like made a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So I think it was one of those things where it did kind of sneak up on me. And then when we were in Hawaii and I was doing the talent shows there and stuff, it was like.
The talent shows in Hawaii?
Yes. Remember, we would like stay for after school, and I would put on like performances for like the whole school.
I'd be up there. Yeah. You and who was it?
Lindsay and Rachel. Yeah.
Because they sang too, right?
We like danced a lot.
We
danced. We didn't really sing. We like danced.
Yeah, just danced.
Yeah, but Rachel did sing.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah, and so I think it was like that. And I've always had like friends who were kind of into music a lot too. So I think that's just the way we like. Bonded.
Yeah, bonded. Where you said you started singing at a camp in Florida. Was it Kids Are Kids?
Yes.
Bro, I do not remember that. Well,
what?
We were in the same age group.
Yeah, we weren't, but it was like it felt like the whole, like it was like a organized thing. Yeah. I organized this thing. And as soon as I saw Dad walk in, I was like, yep, I'm not doing that.
Fair enough.
I got so nervous.
See, but from my perspective, watching you grow up, like, in chorus and, you know, doing the plays and participating in talent shows, it never gave nervous. Like, it gave, like, you were meant to do this. So
Yeah.
what was that like? Like, were you always nervous before performances or what?
I actually kind of use like nervousness as a gauge that I was gonna do well. Like if I had like pre-butterflies, like kind of almost to the point where I felt like I couldn't speak, even like now, I automatically know I'm probably gonna do well.
Yeah.
I feel like I've always been sure of my talent. Like if nothing else, like I knew that I was talented. I knew that like it didn't take a lot of effort for me to be talented. So I didn't really like get like, I don't know,
nervous
to
the point where it's like debilitative to your performance.
Yeah, that was never a thing for me. If anything, it like made me more confident. Yeah, I kind of like invited the nerves. Like I almost
That's
like anticipate
good. Them. Well, that is good. Did you have like any type of pre-performance like routine before you went on?
No.
Nothing. You just said, "Yep."
Yeah. So let's start. Like let's get it.
I love that.
I like actually quite the opposite. When I try to do stuff like especially in like musical spaces, they do like the tea and like the vocal warm-ups and all that other type of stuff, and actually I feel like it made it worse.
Yeah.
I feel like it made it worse. Like I don't know.
Like you never adopted any of those.
No.
I guess not interventions, but like I don't know. What do you call those? Oh, warm-ups.
Routines.
Vocal warm-ups or whatever.
No.
Love that. But what did you like most about performing? Well, let me ask you this first. Did you like singing, dancing, or being in plays, acting? Like, which of those did you like more?
I definitely would probably say singing.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like dancing, now I love a good dance. I will have a dance break. I love a good dance.
Yeah.
Like, and especially now as I've gotten older, like just dancing for like the fun of it, I love that.
Yeah.
But singing was one of those things where it's like I felt connected to it, and I felt like it was the highest form of me being like expressive in front of like a group of people.
Yeah.
So I love singing. And I sing all the time.
Oh my God, you did.
I sing all the time, and it's actually so funny. Jordan, who was on a previous podcast, her and I would sit next to each other, and I would literally be singing. She's like, Kim, can you stop singing? And I'm like, okay. And it's funny, like even in growing up, before the class started, the only way that I would pay attention is if I sang before class started.
Period.
Like mom would get calls all the time, like, okay, Kim has to sing before we start doing math and blah, 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 so that she can get out of her system. If not, she'll sing the whole class.
Really?
Yeah, like literally.
I did not know any of that, but I'm also not surprised.
Yeah, I would have to do a whole
because Cam would
singing.
like just sing all the freaking time. Like I knew all of her. It was the Wicked. It was
yes,
no, not Wicked.
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. I knew every single song Cam sang before I even saw the movie The Wicked. Like, and it would just be her and mom in the kitchen, like super late at night, just singing, and mom be like, "No, you need to do it like this, not like this." And like, mind you, our mom has
no idea how to sing.
No.
She'll be like, and you need to be like, I'm like, girl, that is not the lyrics, and that is not how you sing that song. And she really did try it.
And then she'll be like, but I know what people
like.
I
know what people like. I can't sing, but I know what people like.
But I will say, mom always ate.
She did.
She always ate.
She did because she was the director for both of our things too. Like she was the director. Like she did not know how to play soccer or how to sing well, but she knew what people liked.
She did.
She knew what was gonna set you apart. Like she
we
knew.
hate to give it to her.
We hate to.
We actually love to give it to her now. But back
like,
then, we're like, girl,
well,
like, you don't
what
know.
are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
Mom's gonna be like, y'all spent the whole podcast talking about me. No.
But she's so influential to, I think, both of our success.
She is.
So I think
she's a tough cookie, but
she's
definitely a huge reason why we were good.
We were
good. We did.
What?
Like, she really was.
She really was. Like,
mommy. What was it about performing that you loved so much growing up?
I think I've always been a diva. I'm sorry. Like, I've always loved things about me. Like, it sounds really, really bad, but it's like I love being in the spotlight. That was kind of like my favorite thing, and it's like a socially acceptable way to like be in people's face.
That is true. I knew from a very young age you were a diva, and I'm gonna put the pictures in here. It was your birthday when we were super young. It was Hollywood themed.
Yes.
And mommy, she was like, Cam, you're gonna do a photo shoot. And Cam had this little chihuahua.
It was not a chihuahua. It was a
Rottweiler.
Yeah, it was a Rottweiler Webkins.
No, it was not. Cam,
it was a Webkins.
It was a stuffed animal. It was a little stuffed animal.
I know it was a Webkins.
What is a Webkins? I thought that was like on the things.
Girl, no. The Webkin was the stuffed animal. What are you talking about? That's a brand.
Oh, I'm thinking of a Tachigami. A Tachigama.
See, Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi. Mm-hmm. But yeah. And then Kim was like, go get me coffee. Go get me. And I was like, oh, yeah. She was like, I was like, yeah, she's a diva for sure.
No, yeah.
But I feel like you're right. For people who are, in performing audiences or do performance like singing and stuff, that is a way for you to be a diva and to be socially acceptable.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you liked about it besides you just being a diva?
No, I just liked I liked getting to know other people like through singing. Like I said, for me it was like a bonding thing. So it's like if I was working with like a whole cast, like when we were doing like acting or like even singing with other people or singing like beside people or amongst people, I kind of got to like experience their talent too, and I find that to be so inspiring. Like you learn something from like everybody. I feel like I'm saying like a lot, but you learn.
I say like and in this all the time, so you're so good.
But I feel like you get to just kind of take little things from everyone and kind of put it in your toolbox and be like, oh, okay. Or you just simply admire the talent, and I love being amongst other talented people. Like I feel the most like myself. I feel the most comfortable. I just love being around like like-minded creative people.
Who's somebody, like you said, that was kind of in your network of, like-minded people, performers that you were able to take a great deal from?
I would probably say,
Good question, huh?
Yes, it is a good question. I would say, firstly, Phoebe Lopez. When we were in middle school, she was like Beyonce. She was like Beyonce. I was like,
She ran WMS.
She did.
She really did.
Her and Naya.
Yes.
Her and Naya were so talented. And then when I saw Naya in high school, when she played in Hairspray, I forgot the name of her. It was like whoever Queen Latifah played. But when I saw her in Hairspray, and it was the song I Know Where I've Been, and I remember we were in in the practice room, and the way that she was singing sent chills throughout my entire body. It was crazy. And mind you, I was a freshman, like kind of still integrating into high school. I was like, whoa. I've always knew they've been super talented. I was stunned by their creativity, like by their talent. It was so tea. So
Cam and I, we went to middle school in New Jersey. But that school had like super talented people at such like a young age. Like Phoebe Lopez, Naya, Kawia, Michaela, Mason, other people. Millen. Yes. And I remember first time I saw Phoebe Lopez, they were doing, what was it, Aladdin. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Bro, I wish we could record it.
I really wish we could record. Come on in, mommy. Come on in. Everyone, we brought mommy up here because we were literally singing your praises. Come sit in the middle. We can share a mic.
We can.
Mommy, Cammy and I were talking about how... Wait, Cam, what did you say?
I said that you were the managers of our success. Like, you didn't know how to... No tea, no shade. You don't know how to sing or play soccer, but you're part of the reason why we're still so good, because you always know... You always say, like, I know what people like. I know what's going to set you apart. And you have never failed to not... let that be true.
Yeah, let that be true. And
like,
we were like sitting up here like talking you, like mocking you from being in like middle school and you helping Cam with like Into the Woods performances. But yeah,
behind the scenes, mama.
You definitely were.
Mom was cool with like the Spanish teacher. She was cool with like all the kids who did performances and whatnot.
And I actually remember one period when I was trying to win Miss Teenage Tampa. And I would get, like I told Kendall, she was like, oh, what's your routine for getting ready? And I was like, I just do it. Like, I don't have a routine. Like, I kind of just do it. And my mom has always said what did she say? Hard work outworks talent when talent doesn't work hard. And I never felt like I had to try. And I remember we were coming back from Miss Teenage Tampa we were there every day, or like 2 times a week. Every single time we got in the car, Ariana Grande just dropped her new album. I wanted to listen to the album in the car. Nope. Turn off the album. You're going to practice this song. Practice it again. Go again. We're driving home, and all we're doing is rehearsing the song that I'm supposed to perform for Miss Teenage Tampa.
And when you performed it, you killed it.
It was good.
The entire Straz Performance Center were on their feet.
Yes.
I cannot wait to talk about that, by the way.
Yes.
And you won $10,000.
$10,500.
What?
Right.
$500 was the additional for the talent.
You're welcome.
And mommy was so influential. She even got me to get up a few times in Camryn's performances. I think all of middle school, I was like Cam's background dancer.
Oh yeah,
and mom was like the choreographer, and I'd be like, Mom, I don't want to do it. You're gonna do it.
And y'all won first place.
And we won first place.
Please tell me either of you have those videos or pictures, because they're going in the podcast. We did Rain on My Parade, and then I think we did Respect by Aretha Franklin.
Yes, and it was Tyler and Chrissy in the video, or in the performance. It was great.
But yeah, we kind of we were talking about you. We were like, wait, let's get mom in.
Yeah.
But is there anything you wanted to ask Camryn about her performance journey? If not, it's cool, because we just kind of started. I haven't gotten to all the juicy questions.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question? Let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Why did you stop singing?
Is that what you're gonna say? What were you gonna ask, Mommy?
I didn't know y'all put me on the spot.
Oh.
But that is a good question. I don't know where you're going with this particular segment, but why did you stop singing and performing?
I'm scared to give an answer in front of you. It's not about you, but it's just like.
Here, mommy can step out.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're past that. Like, at this
I know,
point,
but it's like, it's not about you, but I just like, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'll just tell you. I think the reason I stopped singing was, as somebody who's liked kind of being in the forefront of like being in everybody's face and kind of like performing and being outspoken in that way, I think my main source of feeling like I was good enough was external. And so I feel like at some point it stopped being about like me just wanting to sing or me just doing it for the fun of it. And I started really like calculating, how are people responding to this? Do people think this is good? Do they think somebody else is better? Like, and I hate losing. I've always been really competitive in nature, and I've always felt like if I'm not going to be the number one person to do it, then I might as well not do it at all. Despite placing in most things first, I always felt personally like it was never enough, and I always have like compared myself to that, and I've never been able to get over that like hurdle of like, oh my god, does somebody think that I'm not good enough? Does somebody think that I'm not performing well enough? Like, do I sound bad? Like, do I think I sound good? Like those people you sometimes know that think they can sing and they really can't. Like, am I one of those? Like, I don't know. I've always been comparing myself like to other people.
Yeah, that's funny, because as you're saying this and I'm sitting next to mommy, I can feel mommy's energy coming off. And all I want to say is, like, you were the best. You were enough. Like, I don't think you were. I think there were people around you who were good at singing and good at performing, but I think you brought something like special to the table. And I think mom really like made me aware of that when you got casted for Into the Woods and you got that witch position. And it's like, yeah, everybody else around you and who was on that cast was really good, but nobody could do that position and that mannerism and that character and bring it to life in the way that you did. And I know that was like in middle school, but I think that goes for like anything you do. Like, sorry, even like when you were in college and you were performing a bit, even in karaoke the other night, like but I get it. I was the exact same way in soccer, and it's so easy for someone to be like, oh, you're fine, you're good. But I think through this podcast,
Yes.
and obviously Mom has told me, like, mentally things go so deep. And when you,
Yes.
like, just think about things, it, like, makes you blind to the facts and the reality. And that is that you're a good
Yeah.
singer, and
Yeah.
I was a good soccer player, and Mommy was a good mommy and the best and beautiful.
Yeah, period.
I am going to exit this segment so that they can continue. But I think it's just so important. But no, because anybody who knows both of you would say Kendall is such a fantastic soccer player, and she's such a good editor, and she's such a good this, and Camryn is such a good singer, and she plays guitar, and she has all these talents. And I think you both, I am waiting for the season when you walk into your greatness, because you guys have been doing it, but you are so tough on yourselves
Yeah.
about how
Yeah.
well you do across the board. So in this next chapter, I am waiting for you guys to give yourself your flowers,
Yeah.
just to walk into what you do well. And, you know, the only thing I wish for you is that you just get it so that in this next phase, you can just flourish. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one thing that is stopping you from the next level is your own self-doubt. So I'm hoping that through these conversations, and I'm proud of you for both becoming really aware
Yeah.
of how you view yourselves. Like, we can get on with this so they can make some money and I can retire and get back some of my time from soccer and running around. But seriously, so that you could just be content with your own lives, because you've done the work. You both,
Still.
you've done the work for the phase that you have been in. It's time to walk forward. And I tell Kendall this all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do this. I can't. And I was like, two things. The man who says he can and the man he says he can't
Are both right.
are both correct. And you haven't mastered it yet. So it's not that you don't have it. It's not your turn to have it mastered yet. It's a part of the journey and a part of the process. So
Yeah, I agree.
I'm out.
Yeah, period. Bye,
Good job,
Keisha.
Good job, Mom.
Also named as
Thank
Keisha.
you for the little cameo. Sissy, but that was really sweet. But I
Yeah.
get that. Like, I
Yeah.
never thought, like, listening to you speak, like, that's how I speak about myself.
Yeah.
When it comes to soccer. Like,
Yeah.
I did crave external validation a lot, because it was like, am I doing this right? Do they respect me? Do they care about me? Do they actually think I'm a good player, or do they just think I'm someone who can run all over
Right.
the place, you know?
Yeah, and I also feel like there's something really, like, interesting about being good to people who have no idea how
Yeah.
things work
Yes.
versus being good in comparison to your peers.
Yes.
Like, that's where the stress comes from. It's
Yeah.
like, no doubt do I think that I probably sound good to someone who doesn't know me or doesn't know I can sing or can't sing at all. But it's like, are you good in comparison to people who do exactly what you do, are trying to be just as good as you, are trying to move the pin forward just as much as you? Like,
Yeah.
that's where you're comparing. It's like, am I equaling up to the people that I'm in?
Yeah.
I don't like using the word competition, but sometimes it is like
Like, you're in your, like, group. You're in a group.
yeah, like, am I measuring up?
Yeah.
Like, I think I am.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair feeling to feel, because, again, I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, listening to you speak, like, you sound like you've been on a team and you played soccer for 17 years.
I
but
did.
you haven't. Like, no, you didn't. But you did perform. And I feel like performance, and the same with, like, being an athlete, you have to put on this mask, and you have to put on this facade and all that stuff. So there's so many, like, similarities. But I feel like I had other questions to ask you, but I feel like you kind of got through the big one, and that was, you know, why did you stop singing?
Yeah.
Because I think everybody's like, Cam, like, every family reunion, Cam, you gonna sing this time? Cam, you gonna sing this time?
I'm retired.
And
I'm retired. I give that
she's
answer every time.
retired.
I'm retired.
every time, and I'm gonna out myself, but Camryn sang at a gay karaoke bar in St. Pete. Like, what was that, in June?
Yeah, like the first week of June.
And I sobbed like a baby in the bar.
She did.
I was like, oh my God, like, I haven't heard Cam sing in so long. And she did so well for someone to just, like, hop up there and, like, sing for the first time in a while. So I wanted to ask you, like, what was that moment like, to just get up there? And I know you were nervous.
I was terrified. Like, that's like I'm saying, I always get super nervous to the point where I'm like almost shaking. And then it's like when you get on stage, you're just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
And this is like the moment, and I'm going to take advantage of the moment.
Yeah.
And
You did.
good, bad, I'm probably never going to see these people again. So
That's true. But you are, because we have to go back there. That was so much fun.
That was so fun.
And I feel like that was in a room of people who could really
sing. They did not play at that
Like-
karaoke bar. Like they
genuinely,
sing.
I was like, oh, haha, I'm going to go up and sing karaoke. As soon as like the first two people went, I was like, Cam, go take my name off the list. Like, I'm not going to get up there and sing.
That's so weird though, because you can sing.
But shut up.
She can sing. I'm sorry. She can sing.
But no, like I will never, never. Like actually, like thinking about it is like, no, I would never have the like guts to do that. But after like those two people went, I was like, no, this is a real singing event right now. And then Kaweah went on, you went on, a few other people went on, and that was like in a room full of good people.
Yeah.
So like, what did that make you feel like?
I was so glad that Kaweah was there.
Yeah.
I felt like it was super full circle. Like, it was very comforting to have somebody who, growing up, we did a lot of singing together. We did a lot of performing together.
Yeah.
And seeing that manifest as adults, where we're seeing each other now, like, seeing each other be more talented, and her career taking off, like, performance-wise.
Yeah.
So being at that same moment with people that I freaking love and have known for a long time brought such a level of comfort.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I get to sing with my friend again. We're on stage. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
used
people-
to be.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
people cheering for
exactly.
you.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
That just felt so fun. I felt like we were so connected. It made me more comfortable going up there, seeing that she was
was there,
going
yeah.
up there. Like, and she
and
did
even
so good.
even she was nervous. Like,
yeah.
it's crazy the way nerves work. People were like coming up to you and Kaweah,
Yes.
being like, "How do you guys know each other?" And they're like, "Oh, from school." Like, "Oh, high school, college?" Like, "No, middle school."
Like middle school.
They go way back. But I feel like that just goes to show how much talent was at WMS at that
Yeah.
time, and I feel like that was super rare. Like,
Yeah.
you guys were the original, not original, but like closest thing to Glee
Yeah.
there
No, for
was.
sure.
But you guys took it really serious. Let's talk about your Miss Teenage Tampa era. I think that was era, right?
It definitely was.
How long was it?
I
Were
had
you involved with them?
I had a 5-year reign
With them.
with them because of COVID. And
Wait, before you get into that, do you want to explain what that is to the viewers?
oh yes. So back in 2019, I won Miss Teenage Tampa, Miss Teen Star, and Miss Teen Scholar. And that was, what was it? I just forgot what I was gonna say. Forget it.
With AKs.
Yeah, yes, the Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporation. We had a pageant, and I won Miss Teenage Tampa in 2019. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But like, what did you? I forgot what the pageant was. I'm not even gonna lie. I just know you. I knew you had to sing, but that was like the talent portion
Right.
of it, right?
Right.
But for me, I remember being so nervous. I think you and mommy left early. I was at the house. We had all the family here. We were like all getting ready to go. But I was like nervous, like I was the one getting on stage. And then, because I had heard you rehearse before and everything sounded perfect. But I think I always got a level of like anxiety every time you performed. But I think it was like more excitement. But I was like, I just really want Camryn to do well. And hands down, I think that was your best performance ever.
Really?
Like,
I think so too.
it was at the Straz in Tampa, and anybody who knows the Straz in Tampa, I feel like that's where like big people perform at. So it was like Camryn. I'm actually gonna put the clip in.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna cry thinking about this because I remember crying at the performance. It was like me with all the family. Mommy and daddy were like in the booth or whatever, and Cam, as soon as she hit that first note, I got goosebumps. I was like, oh yeah, she won.
Yeah.
She won the whole thing. She won the whole thing. I knew it because there were like people before, some spoken word. some spoken word. We had, I think, a few people were playing the instruments. But when Cam got on that stage, I'm like, she won. Like, she won. Like, pack it up. But what was that like for you to play in that arena? What is that? What do y'all call it?
Auditorium.
Arena, auditorium, field, all the same thing. What was that like to play? I feel like that was probably your biggest stage you've performed
Yeah,
on.
for sure.
So what was that like?
Honestly, that whole experience was so pivotal for
Yeah.
like the whole person I am. Like that whole year that I was like actively during my reign leading up to it was crazy.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to do the pageant. And this is why I think it's so important to have black educators in the school system. And I'm going to tell you why. Can I say stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. But I...
No, you can't talk about black people on this.
This is why it's so important to have black educators.
Talk to
Because
'em.
the way that they advocate for things outside of school, because they're seeing you as a bigger person than just a student, is so important. I remember I went to talk to one of my guidance counselors. No, this is after I performed at like a Delta talent show, talent competition or something like that. And the lady who I love her dearly, Miss Carla White, she called that school and was like, we want her in the pageant. And so she called the guidance counselors and she was like, yep, we want her in the pageant. Da-da-da-da-da. This was the first person who talked to me. What was her name? The lady, Miss...
I didn't go to any of the small events. I think I went to one.
No, at our school, the guidance counselor.
I know her name, but our guidance counselor?
No.
Oh, Miss Williams.
Not Miss Williams.
Miss Culpepper.
Miss Culpepper. Yes. She talked to Miss Culpepper and was like, Cam, do you want to do this pageant? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. When I went to Miss Williams' office, she was like, she made it sound like it was not optional. She was like, yep, want you to sign up for this right here. Here's the paper. Da, 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 da. And that's it.
All black women.
All black women, by the way. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to do it. And leading up to it, I was so shy. I was so nervous. I enter many spaces like that where I'm not familiar, kind of like to myself. And again, through me being talented, I kind of like made friends that way again. And so I learned so much about myself. And I think that was my favorite competition because there were so many different aspects to you winning. It wasn't just like, oh, you just sing really well, or oh, you're really pretty, or oh, you can talk well. It was, are you smart? Can you do interviews? Can you do the things that make you an entire person? Yeah. And I loved that because some of the stuff in that, I did not think I was going to win. Yeah. Like, I didn't think I was going to win Miss Scholar. Yes, I've known I was smart, but we had like a valedictorian. She was like a valedictorian at her school. At this point, I think I had like a 5.4 GPA, but I mean, like, it's Florida. Like,
girl, you don't even want to know my GPA in high school.
Really?
No, it wasn't bad. It was like 3 point something.
Okay.
I didn't get an honor cord.
Oh.
I've never gotten an honor cord. But anyways, this isn't about me.
But yeah, I was like not thinking that, and I have, this is good to like for AP. I feel like I'm just rambling, but it was like, yeah, this was like on AP Lang. Like they were testing us, they were prepping us for the test, so we were writing. We had to go write essays and stuff, and
that's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you had to write like an essay about a topic you didn't know what it was about, but thanks to AP Lang prep, I'm like, oh, we do this every time I go to class, like writing for 2 hours about whatever it is, like, oh yeah, period.
Really shaped
pre-AI. Knew how to write.
What was it like performing on that stage?
Now the performing part was so interesting because when we got there that day in the morning, it was just us in the theater, and looking up, you're like,
show the camera because they can't see.
Oh, sorry.
You're Cam goes, and they were looking up
because this is the way it was. Like what it was like. That was such a slow moment. It was like, what was it like? That it was like, like you know the man with like seeing the icicles on his face. No, I'm gonna send you the meme. He's like,
insert the meme here.
Yes. And then it was like that, and I was so scared. And we had to do a test run to see how it sounded with the sound and the lights and everything like that. And
I bet everybody during sound check or whatever was like, oh.
And what's funny, we didn't hear each other's talents. We couldn't see each other's talents before that moment. Like, we didn't even know what the other person was doing.
Oh, really? And that was the first time all you guys saw what everybody was doing?
Well, you didn't even see it. You just heard.
Okay.
And you only did, like, maybe 30 seconds. But that was the first time we all even had an idea of what the other person were doing. Because they were secluded when they would approve your talent. They had me do my talent twice. They were like, we love it so much. Like, do it 10.
It
Like,
was so good. I'm gonna put the whole thing in here.
you're
at the
like,
end.
don't.
No, I'm gonna put the whole thing in here at the end so
Oh,
people know what we're
God.
talking about.
Yeah.
And then the walk off. What was the song? I just remember.
I forgot the name of it. It's something by Adele, though.
Cam, I remember the ending, and this was me when you walked off. Guys, you'll see her walk off. And I was just like. I was like, stop! And I remember everybody around us just like, I'm like, my heart's racing thinking about this. Like, it was just, I'll never forget that moment of you singing. Like, truly,
Yeah.
my favorite. And I also think one of your last performances.
Yes. We'll get into that after I explain this.
Yeah.
But, what was I going to say?
I said, yeah.
Yeah. If that's okay.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Sorry. That's brought to the own
No,
question.
I just said, yeah. Like, really, yeah.
And then it was just crazy. Like, that was a pivotal moment. And I was singing again. This was masterpieced together. I don't even know if I made sense. By Keisha. Keisha
Damn,
is my
say
mom.
mommy's real name.
Keisha.
Takama Drummond.
Keisha. And so this was put together by her. From start to finish, she's the one who made it on theme. The outfit was on theme.
The outfit was
on theme.
insane.
The walk-off was orchestrated by Keisha. The talking in before the performance itself was by Keisha.
I remember. I have to go watch that immediately after we finish.
Yeah, because I'm one of those people where it's like, okay, I can sing. Let me just put it together. But she knows how to put it together
and make it like a whole production, not
put
just,
it together. Yes,
not just a performance.
Yes,
wow,
for
she
sure.
really ate.
For sure. And it was like I was so nervous. And at one point in the video, you can definitely tell.
No.
Yes.
I could not tell.
Oh my god! I think it's just because I've dissected the video.
You are
too,
dissecting it, and you're seeing it from your lens,
right?
Which is not necessarily the best type of lens to look at things. But the facts are, you won. The facts are, you ate, and everybody in that auditorium knew you ate.
Yeah.
And you did so well. What were you gonna say though?
I was gonna say after that, I think that's when because like you said, that was like the last performance. That was when the external surveillance was like, wait. Mm-hmm. It was like, wait. It was going to events, not to say that wasn't great for what. It was like, wait. It was like, wait. Wait.
Okay, go.
But yeah,
sorry.
It was like, wait.
After you said it the second time, I was like,
And then it was like going to all the events and stuff and having to, hold on, let me. Going to all the events and having to dress up really nicely and be like talking to everyone and looked at a certain way. I could not get over the fact that I was being perceived and feeling like I was always being judged. Like I feel like I was always being like examined, scrutinized, even if I wasn't, or even if it was in a positive way. I felt like I was always having somebody's eye or attention on me. And while I used to like that, I was becoming way more
over it.
And it was to the point where after that moment, I stopped using my voice. Like now I can like speak up. Like I've always been somebody who's been very vocal, not even singing related. Like I've always been somebody who stood up for what I thought was right.
Always.
Did not play that. I did not play. When it came to like speaking my mind, when it came to anything vocally related, I was on that. And
she was on that, and I really hate to interrupt, but I cannot move on without telling this story. Camryn was someone who really did speak up a lot, even at a young age, within politics, within everything. Yeah. In middle school, she ran for student council president.
Oh, yes.
And when I tell you, when they announced Camryn was the winner, you would have thought it was like Obama. Like I was in the what grade was I in? I was in 6th grade.
You were in 7th.
No, I was in 6th grade.
Oh, yeah, you were in 6th grade because I did win in 7th grade.
I was in 6th grade. And so it was like the end of the day, and they were like doing the end of the day announcements or whatever. And like this was the day they were like announcing who was the winner. So everybody was like in their classrooms, but the doors were open. And they were like, and the winner is Camryn Drummond.
the whole hallway went insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, how does everybody like know my sister like that? But I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
But I don't know that when you were talking about that, but I'm just saying like that's how much of an impact I feel like your voice had on people, and like it was just a part of who you were. Like, okay, Camryn, you know she's gonna have this strong opinion about something.
Yeah.
And you still do now, like you were saying.
But there was an era in college when I realized that I lost it. After I stopped singing, it was like I just stopped speaking up.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like what I had to say was valuable. I didn't feel like me standing up for something. Well, I'm not going to say that because I've always been a very, very valued person. Like, I believe in fairness. I believe in justice to the T. But I just would have so much reservation about speaking up, to the point where I remember being in class. It was a public speaking class, mind you. And I stayed up all night writing out the notes. I knew the content was strong. I knew what I had to say was good. When I walked up on in front of the classroom, I had to stop, and I was like, let me start over. Let me start over. And I was like, can I just sit down? I have never done that in my entire life.
I would have been like, oh my gosh.
Never done it in my entire life. And that was the moment for me where I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to use my voice, and I haven't utilized it so much that I don't even know how to anymore. And it was the perfectionism of feeling like I have to say things in a very orchestrated way. And it was the fear of, what if I say something that people don't like? What if I say something that's going to rub people the wrong way? What if they don't understand what I'm saying? Like, all of that happened after I won and I stopped singing.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it kind of started bleeding into everywhere else.
It's like you choked.
Yeah.
When it came to everything else in sports terms.
Yeah.
Wait, that's mad interesting to see. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But now you feel like you kind of have your voice back.
Definitely.
You think you'd have your voice back when all that happened in college if you were still singing?
Yeah, probably.
You think that would have happened?
I think I still would have had a voice. Because I still would have probably felt like it was valuable.
Yeah.
And worth hearing.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So I think when I stopped singing, I started losing like a
little part of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that feel to say out loud?
It feels weird because I'm like, nope. But I don't know. And I think my interest has also evolved also.
Right.
Finding that I'm good at like other things and I have strong interests in other things that are not singing, I think helps kind of alleviate me not just performing.
Yeah.
But whenever I do, I love it.
Yeah, you do well. You do so well.
Thank you.
We'll see you this weekend at karaoke.
Get?
Okay, there's karaoke.
Oh,
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was thinking about this when you were talking about WMS. What was your favorite WMS play that you guys did, and what was your character? And I'll tell you mine.
Honestly, I like Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was just fun. It was.
Sing us a little verse of Under the Sea.
Under the Sea. No.
Keep going.
No, I'm not.
The seaweed is always green in somebody else's place. You ate that junk up.
Period. Yeah. But I
do you remember all your roles from all the plays you did
Yeah.
at WMS? What were they?
The first one we did was Aladdin, and I was ensemble. And this is where me and Kuya actually met each other, because we were like standing side by side. So it was like we're just feeding off of each other's energy. And there was multiple times in that play they were like, "Yep, Kuya and Cam, you're killing it!" Like, it was great. And then what was it? And then the second one we did was, I feel like I'm missing one. Did I start out there?
Yeah, you started off there because it was a 4-year school. You weren't there the first year.
Yeah, okay, so there's only 3. Aladdin ensemble, Little Mermaid, Sebastian, Into the Woods, The Witch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my favorite had to be a tie between the witch and Sebastian. I think you ate Sebastian up, and I think you sang really well in Sebastian. But Wicked, it was just like, oh my god, it was like one of those songs. What was the
Who
one?
out there?
Yes,
yes.
that part. And I remember rehearsing it in the like kitchen. I was like, oh my god, like that sounds like that moved me. Like
Really?
Like, what? And I'm like,
what year? I'm in 7th grade, and that moved me by like listening to Camryn like sing. And then like every time like we go to the performances, because you guys would have like what 3 over the weekend. Like I'd go I'd be in my uniform and I'd come and watch Camryn play, and I was just so invested, smiling. It was truly, Cam, like a highlight of my like childhood, getting to like watch you perform and listen to you sing, because you truly did have a really beautiful voice and a very powerful voice.
Thank you.
And I just feel like kids don't really be having that no more.
They do.
Who?
They do. I've heard some kids who can sing.
Who?
I don't know their names, but I've heard them, and they're little and they can sing. And it becomes, and you want to know what's also very different that I've realized is that being talented becomes less impressive as you get older. Like you almost have to hit a different level of a threshold for people to think you're like, oh my God, good. Like,
yeah, I can see that. I feel like a little bit is that about like has to do with people hating, because I think no matter what you choose to do, no matter what path you go, you're talented in whatever you do. But I do think there's a degree of like, in soccer terms, if you make it pro, or when you play abroad, like where are you actually playing abroad? Is it like an actual good team, or is it not a really good team? And I feel like from that is where people measure success and talent.
For sure.
But like there's talent everywhere, in every division, in every league, and everything. And so I say that for like the same way. Like I do get talent looks different, but I also think it's people who don't really understand the levels to things.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's real. That's real.
So, yeah.
Period.
Would you go back to singing after this conversation?
I said at the beginning of the summer, and I told you this, I was trying to...
You did say that.
Slowly...
You did.
Make my way into doing it again.
And then when you got at karaoke and you killed it, I was like, oh my God, she's back.
She's back.
But then, I don't know, I guess we just haven't done karaoke in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, was there anything else you kind of wanted to talk about before I ask my closing questions? My 2 very, very important closing questions that I love the most.
No, what's your closing questions?
Let me take a deep breath for this and try to contain myself. But before I, do my little segment, I don't know if you watch the podcast.
I do.
But I do like to, have a second where I just say how proud of you I am.
Can I, actually stop, because you're going to make me freaking cry and you're going to make me mad?
I'm not going to cry, but, it's definitely in my throat right now. But, me, I do screenwriting now. And I think I do care. Well, I feel like that's some domain in my life where I don't really care what people think. But when it comes to you, I really do care. And I'm like, Cam, can you read this, please? Can you read this? Because I don't think I would have found my love for screenwriting and for the arts and for music if I didn't watch you bring music to life for me, as a young kid.
Oh,
and, I know that sounds, cringy, but, it's so true. I'll go back even karaoke, and I'll sit there and I'll watch those videos, and I'm just smiling ear to ear because you were just so good at it. And I think I hate that, wanting that external validation kind of faded that love for singing for you because you were so good at it and you just brought an energy to it that I don't think, well, besides celebrities and the top people, but to invoke that type of emotion out of me watching you perform. So I really just want you to know how proud of you I am for singing and acting and for the person you were when you were performing. But also to the woman sitting right in front of me, my big sister, I'm so proud of you. Obviously you've had some challenges in the past, but you're a new woman, and I think I can really see that, and I'm so proud of you for continuing to push yourself and to challenge yourselves in new domains of life. And I don't know, I'm seeing a Camryn I didn't think I would see, and you have found love. And I think just watching your big sister in love is a new level of joy. And you know that. You definitely know how
you're
happy
so
I
lover
am.
girl.
Oh my God.
She's so lover girl.
But
oh my
see,
God.
I think you're with someone who allows you to be yourself, allows you to experience joy, frustration, all the emotions that come with life. And I'm really glad and just proud of you for trusting your heart with him and for giving yourself that freedom to just like let loose and be with someone, because I know you've kind of had some struggles with that in the past. But yeah, you know, you're headed into your last year getting your degree, and I'm so super happy to be sharing that year with you. I also want to thank you for back in the day. I know soccer was a lot, and that took up a lot of mommy and dad's attention and kind of steered you away from being a kid at times and having time with your friends and some performances. But you know, I know we can't turn back time, but I do want to tell you how much I do see you and your sacrifices and how much I appreciate that. What else?
Can I add something?
What?
I don't know. I feel like growing up, I've always been so inspired by you.
By me?
No, like
opposite.
No, literally always have been so inspired for you, because people would say like a master of
all these saying just sounding like sincere.
Am I sounding like
me and the amount of sayings, what you said one, mommy said one, like hi sincere. The hand. Yeah. Okay, go.
But no, like watching you has, I don't know, you have made me so, like, you don't know how influential you are to like my development either. Watching you be good and a master of soccer is crazy. And I know you have overcome some like very difficult hurdles that are like personal or even involving like sports or like just relationally, and watching you navigate that and be so loving and be so open has been so inspiring to watch. I literally have you in the back of my head sometimes where I'm like, oh, what would Kendall do? What would Kendall do? Like, is this like lover girl of me? Like, what would Kendall do? And I am taking things out of your book, especially like navigating a new relationship. Well, it's not really new anymore, but new in the way that I've approached relationships previously. You've taught me to be more open and taught me to be more loving and be more considerate. You have done that so well, and I think it plays out in your leadership, in your new endeavors like the podcast or like even the screenplay writing, like all of those things. I think your true character is pouring out into those things, and I'm so glad to watch you. And I'm so glad that you think highly of me, because I literally think so highly of you.
I always think highly of you. Anybody, like, I'll be like, oh, my sister, and then I'll just feel like you're so talented, you're nice, you're funny, etc. Like, I can't wait for you to meet my sister. Like, why wouldn't I want people to meet you?
I feel like it's so weird too, and I feel like I personally owe you an apology for kind of, I don't know, like not being able to be more in the moment for you. I hate outside. I don't. I'm sorry. Like, it sounds like an excuse, but
it's true. Cam does not like outside. Mind you, Cam did get like pooped on by birds at my game
multiple times at night too. And I have a bad fear of birds. But this is not the point, because that's really not important. It's like I wish that I was more involved, like the circumstances and being young and being selfish. I just was not taking inventory of like how you would make you feel, like not being present, because I really didn't think that you like cared if I was there or not. So I was
definitely cared.
And I just didn't like take inventory of that. I'm like, okay, like I don't like being outside, I hate sports, but I'm so sorry for that, because I feel like I should have been more involved and more attuned to like your talents. But even going to high school and like watching you and getting to, you know, be an announcer for your games.
Yes, that was the best. Everybody loved Cam being the announcer.
It was so cool. Like I couldn't see or even tell you what was going on, because I did play soccer on Kendall's teams a couple times, and the way Kendall did not like the other teams.
We were just completely different people.
Yeah, we definitely were.
Camryn also played soccer with Jordan, who was on the podcast earlier.
And there was one practice that they stepped on my toes twice with cleats, and they never saw me again. This was like,
in high school.
Yes, and that's why I think I kept going back to soccer too. Like, I just was so inspired by you. I'm like, oh, I want to be good like her. Like, I want to be as talented as you. I want to be as well-rounded.
I wasn't well-rounded, but
you were good.
Yeah, I was good at
like the thing you were good at, you were great at, and setting records, showing out like every time. Like the edits were like LeBron James. Like, you're literally my LeBron James. Like, what? And I feel like that was so pivotal for me.
Yeah.
Like, even getting to work on the field with you, we had a lot of, like, we bumped heads a lot because we just had two different objectives, but
Two different objectives.
Yeah.
We're just different. We're
just
different people.
yeah.
But I think from learning, like, sitting here and talking to you, I think I've learned that we are similar in a lot of ways. And obviously, like, the way we think. And I feel like that's come up in conversations that we've had in the past. But yeah, just overall, Sissy, I'm so proud of you. So proud to call you my sister. I love you dearly. And I can't wait for this, like, for what this next year holds for you, truly. Like, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, me either. I'm a little nervy.
But you got it.
Yeah, period.
Wow, I actually can't believe I got through that without crying.
No, literally.
But yeah, I said all that to ask you, throughout your whole life, let's say life, give me one life, one performance. What's one performance / life event that has made you feel significantly proud of yourself without you having to go seek that type of validation from others?
One life, one personal.
No, one life, one performance.
Performance. I think the performance one for me was Miss Teenage Tampa. That was so, like, it was so pivotal for me. Like, it brought a lot of anxiety, a lot of bad stuff, not even just from the thing, it's just personal, like, kind of beating myself up and whatnot. But outside of that, I learned so much about myself. Like, I learned that I was smart, and I didn't learn that, but, you know, it was nice to showcase.
Reinforced it.
Yeah, it was nice to showcase that I was smart and I was talented and I was pretty and I was well spoken. It was that moment for me where I was a complete person and I could prove it.
Yeah.
That was great for me. I love that. I love that opportunity. And I feel like it was for me because, again, the way that I got into it, I wasn't even supposed to do it and I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
So
everything happens for a reason.
I felt like it was for me.
Yeah. And you had a lot of people behind you for that as well.
I did. And it was so great. And I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah.
So grateful for that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then my last question of the whole podcast. Look over at that couch over there. That couch. You see it? You're looking at it? What were you looking at?
The camera.
So I said couch.
Yep. So I said couch. Yep. So no, I said couch.
So look at the couch. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath.
I'm going to look at the couch and close my eyes.
Okay. Hey. Whose podcast is this, huh? Take a deep breath. Open your eyes. Look at that couch. You see little Camryn.
Can I actually freaking stop?
No,
I'm gonna.
Look, she's looking at the
Ew, Kendall, stop.
You see little Camryn.
Kendall, actually.
Her feet are dangling because she's too short. Her shirt's probably chewed up from school. Hair probably all over the place.
What'd you say?
Hair probably all over the place. Look at her.
Kendall,
really look at her. What are you saying to her? Knowing all that you know about life, about her journey, about the people she meets, the people she loves. What are you saying to little Camryn?
I would say I love you. And I would say, so why am I going to cry?
No, because if you cry, I'm going to cry.
No, like, actually stop.
Ew, don't cry because I'm going to cry.
Ew, don't cry. Oh my God, we're being so
Ew, go. Just keep speaking.
I would say I love you and you're stronger than you think you are. And you're more equipped than you think you are. And enjoy the journey. Enjoy the ride. Try to stay as true to yourself as possible. Everything that you've accomplished and everything that you're going to accomplish is right there. And everything you need is inside of you. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Work hard. Trust the process. And give yourself some grace.
That's good.
And you're going to be so tea.
I love how you kept looking at the couch when you were saying that.
Yeah.
Can you see her?
Yeah.
Well, guys, should we hug
Yeah,
or
I feel like
something?
we should. Ew, that's so awkward.
Well, guys, that has been the episode. What episode is this? Oh, this is going to be 7. Episode 7 of the Club Ken podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Camryn, thank you so much for coming on. I was so happy for this podcast, and I think I was able to take so much away. Viewers, I hope you're able to take something away. Camryn, I hope this was opportunity for you to reflect and maybe pick up the mic again.
Yeah.
And if not, you don't. And you move on with life, and, you know, good things will follow you.
Yep. But thank you for having me on the show.
And you're welcome, guys. And
I'm so proud of you with this.
The 7th. Oh, thanks, sissy.
Yes, this is such a good opportunity. I've loved seeing you do this. This is so your thing, like sports therapy, sports psychology. Like, you take it so serious. Like, she's being super intentional behind the scenes. The way that she gets up and is working all day.
All day. I'm always outside.
Always outside working, trying to put things together. It's been so awesome to watch you see, and I see you working hard. And this podcast is proof of that. The podcast, there's more to come. She might be, you know, coaching. No, not coaching.
What are you talking about? What are you saying?
I'm trying to say that you might be consulting with your kids, or even with you soon, in a very public setting, professional setting. I don't know if that just made any sense.
It did. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You want to close it out? Here, you should put your hand to it. And then...